the head of education over at the Freedom Club, which is the best place for you to learn dropshipping for free. There's a link in the description of this video if you want to get started on our free journey, which is usually something you would pay thousands and thousands of dollars for. We give it away for free. And tonight we'll be joining me and my students over at the Freedom Club, where I help them with their e-commerce journeys, looking at their ad accounts, looking at their Shopify analytics, looking at how they can optimize their websites to earn more money, make more conversions, and ultimately leave their day jobs and live a life of freedom. So I'm going to join my call and get this all up and running, and let's get started. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the e-commerce masterclass. The last class for the week for me. Is today Thursday? Man, this week's gone fast. Thursday. Welcome, Jordan. Nice to see you. You're in here nice and fast. So tonight, last masterclass for the week. And I'm going to jump over to my event page and just take a look at the messages that are there. Usually there's a whole bunch of messages to get through. Let's go and see. Let me just rearrange my tabs here real quick. There we go. Emily and Lucas. Hello. Mia, hello. Mia, I'm so sorry about our appointment this week. Something extremely important came up. Here we go. Share my screen. Did you guys watch the last video, the last stream that we had running? The what was it? Success stories. I think they're still going, right? Oh, ended 1 minute ago. How was it? Luke Anderson, welcome to the stream. Let's go check out the event page and see what messages we have and see who I can help tonight. I do apologize, everyone, for my low energy. I am feeling extremely fatigued. I do have my coffee here, so that will help. I'll do my best, as always. Okay. Josh, Mia, Pradeep, Nat, Kelly, Jordan, Blake, Catherine, Shannon, Mitch, and Jordan at the top there. All right, look, we'll probably start with Jordan because Jordan was first in on the call. Hey, Chris, let's bring this over so everyone can see. Oh wait, you guys can already see that. Hey, Chris, would love to see my thoughts on your first 48 hours of data. One sale which hasn't shown up on Meta, so you don't know what to attribute this to. High CPM, high cost per click, and CVR of 1.3. Ads have a good hook rate, watch time, 9 add to carts. Chatted with Austin, and he thinks this could be due to the landing page, the pre-purchase upsell, turning people away, but suggested you come talk to more in depth. Come to see me to talk more in depth because you really want to improve these KPIs, and you've already invited me into your page from a few months ago. I don't remember, but let's take a look. Steel Chef. Hey, Mia, yeah, all is okay. I hope. We'll see. Okay. Alrighty, so you say you've got a high CPM. Now, sometimes when we're first starting out, sometimes if our ads aren't quite targeted, and I don't mean targeting, I don't mean talking about your keyword targeting. I'm talking about your targeting. In fact, to be honest with you, to be completely honest with everybody on this call, I don't even do targeting. I don't even bother with targeting. For me, if I can't make a product work with broad, I don't bother. Now, I know for some of you, you do some targeting. That's fine. It's a perfectly legitimate strategy. For me, I want to make sure that I'm picking products that I can scale hard. And for me to scale hard, I've got to be able to have a broad audience. So sometimes if you launch a broad ad and you're not doing targeting properly, and what I mean by this sort of targeting is targeting in your call outs, in your text, in your headline, and even in your imagery and video. That's how I target. That's how I target the right person with the right problem. Sometimes if your targeting is off, like you're not doing the right benefits in your ads, you don't have the right key selling points or the why shop with us kind of thing. Sometimes your CPM can be high, and also just having a brand new store with a brand new account, sometimes it's really high, frustratingly high. So I had my Lush Living store when I first launched it. We had CPMs at about $80, $90. Now, sometimes with CPMs, if you have an invasive pop-up, that can actually cause your CPM to go higher. And if your CPM is high, now for those of you who don't know what a CPM is, a CPM is your cost per mile. Essentially, that's the price at the gas station that they tell you that your fuel's going to cost, right? That's your, how much does it cost these days per liter? $1.65 per liter. So Facebook gives you a cost that this is just a cost for you too. This is not across the board. They say to you, if you want to reach more people with this ad for this product to your particular website, it will cost you, somewhere between $25 and $100 or more sometimes for 1,000 views. Now, the way to, again, get the CPM down is to have great ads and have high quality ads. My ads were kick-ass. My ads were what I would consider really, really strong ads. My click-through rate was really strong. I had like 4 to 5% click-through rate. And my CPM was still dangerously high. So even though my click rate was 4 or 5%, because my CPM was at like $100, I was getting charged $4, $5, $6 per click. But it did come down over time. Once Facebook realized that people were trusting my website and people were purchasing, my CPM slowly went down, and now it's between $30 and $40. And, our ads are performing well. Now, one thing I've noticed with Still Chef, your logo is really kind of boring. I'd love to see some kind of knife on here. That'd be really cool. Just to give it a bit of a chef's kiss. And this should really be the first image that we see when we land on this page, because this has your actual benefits right here. Safe food surface, stain and odor resistant, easy to clean, free delivery. These are great. Rather than having safer than plastic up here too, you could also have no microplastics or microplastic free. Easy to clean, free express delivery, Australia wide. Pretty good. Now, I think bundle and save is good. One of the reasons why this sucks for you right now and that people aren't actually buying is I have no idea what size this is. Because there's nothing in here. Like, yes, you can show me roughly the size of this compared to a tomato, but it looks quite small, and that looks square versus this looks kind of like rectangle. So I'm not quite sure here. I'm a bit confused about what I'm buying. And when I'm confused, you know what that means? It means I close down the browser and I go search something that will scroll for something else, really. So confusion is really the conversion killer. That's the one thing that we try to avoid: confusion. Just give me one sec, guys. I'm just moving into my stream on YouTube just in case. Oh, I didn't update my title. 1 second. 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. Please bear with me. Okay, this is Dropshipping Masterclass 41. Jesus, these are going fast. All right, let's update that. Dropshipping Masterclass 41. And save that. All right, title has changed. And I'm just going to come in and just make sure no one's leaving comments. That's really what I was looking for. Okay. Hey, Blake. Welcome to the stream. All right. I am now on my YouTube stream. If there are any questions at all on YouTube, please let me know, and I'll be happy to answer. Damon, I'll read your response in a second once we finish looking over this website. The rest of the website is really quite good. I mean, it's clean. It's not brilliant. It's not amazing, but it's good enough. You should be able to get sales from this. Let's take a look at the add to cart. $69 is a lot of money too. Like, actually, is it? How much is a chopping block? Cutting board, really? Cutting board. Okay, it's probably not really much, is it? Because these ones are like $100 from like Temple and Webster. Okay, and you're charging $69? You know, there's probably room to charge a bit more. It's a steel cutting board. All right, let's check out. Check out. I didn't see any upsells. So if your upsells are there, I didn't see them. You know what else I didn't see? I didn't see at all a pop-up asking for my email to give me 10% off. So you don't have a pop-up, and that's the biggest thing you need to change right now. Nat and Ollie, welcome. Now, I don't know if I have access to your ads. Let me take a look. Sorry, I'm just trying to load up your account. Is it called Steel? Steel Chef? I don't have a Steel Chef in here, my friend. So you might want to invite me. I'll give you my email address here. Now, I probably sorry for guys. I've got a couple messages going on. All right, cool. So you need to have a pop up here to get emails. That's the biggest thing that's missing. If you want, I think get that fixed first. Get this image as your first image, and invite me to your ads, and I will have a look at them after we get invited. But for the meantime, I'm gonna move on to everybody else. Okay, Mitch, can I review your ad numbers? You gave me access to your ad account on Tuesday. Yes, I can. Mitch, are you on the call? Because I don't know what your ad account's called. If you could please let me know, that would be awesome. Mitch, you're on the call. Yep. Hydrogenics. Hydronic. Yeah, so Chris Evers 3030 at gmail.com is my email, but I don't remember getting an invite from you for that. If I did, if you go into your account, oh wait a minute, it says I've been invited to Still Chef. All right, cool. I'll take care of that off the stream because there's a few different things a few different hoops I need to jump through, and we'll take a look at that next session, which gives you a couple of days to go and get your new logo sorted, a pop up, and change that image, and give me a couple more days worth of data. Or if you just want me to have a quick overview right now, can you drop a picture, drop me an image of your ads in the chat here? I need to see your cost per link click. I need to see your link click through ratio. Add to carts would be useful, and well, we only had one purchase, but so add to carts would be great. And show me your stats, and we'll take a look. Okay, Mitch. Hydrogenics. Let me see if I can find you. I cannot. I don't have an ad account under Hydrogenics. Did you invite me, Mitch? You said you gave me full access on Tuesday. What's the name of your account? Mitch Farley. Let's take a look. I don't see you here. Let me keep going there. Hold on. No, that's hydrogenics. Okay, cool. I got access to your business here. I will just grant myself access to your page. Just sorry, your ad account. One sec. 1 second. Okay. Sign people. I'm a people. Okay, Jordan, I'll check that out. Just a second. Let me assign myself access here. And let's take a look at your picture. All right. What have we got here? Cooking, healthy diet, kitchen, broad. Okay, so your link click-through rate is pretty good. Obviously, healthy diet's working well. Add to carts 3. Audience testing, health and wellness did well too. Interesting. Interesting. Your CPMs aren't even that bad. They will come down in time. You've got health and wellness and healthy diet, $184 spent and 1 purchase. Yes, that's right, Mitch. I'm doing Mitch's first. Sorry, I'm doing Jordan's first real quick. So Jordan, you need to work on your website. Your ads, I mean, broad isn't quite there yet. This is going to be a product that's going to need to have about 9-10 more purchases. Sorry, hey Catherine, Chris, stalking ad library, and I can see a business has taken your exact video ad. What can you do? You go and launch a copyright case. So go into Google. Sorry guys, we'll take a quick detour. Go into Google and you type in DMCA Facebook. And you go fill out one of these forms and you take them down. Their video will be deleted and you will be notified and they will probably give you an apology. Like this goes for anybody. You see someone taking your work, like something you've paid for, something you've made, you go and fill your rights and get that taken down. And the same goes for Shopify. So if someone takes your content, you can Google Shopify DMCA and you take them down. Protect your intellectual property. All right, back to Jordan. Yeah, Jordan, these ads, these look promising to me. These look very, very promising. I would stay away from broad for now, just for the moment, because you've got healthy diet there working well. You've got health and wellness working well. Once this pixel gets a bit more data, you might find you can go broad, and you might find you can make a Creative Plus shopping campaign, and it probably will work. But for now, you need that. You need to what's the word? I was going to say pickle. Is it pickle? Season. You need to season this pixel with some data. But in terms of the actual landing page, that's where you need to go and focus more on. The best thing that you can do right now, Jordan, is go and find some big competitors who are selling this product. Go and look at their landing pages and make sure that yours comes up to scratch. Make sure that your unique selling points and your benefits are the things that make you go wow from looking at their pages. Yeah? That's what I would do. All right, Mitch. Sorry, mate. We got sidetracked. Let's get back onto your ad account. Now, Jordan, if you need any help, feel free to message me and message your coach in our group. I think you guys all have me and Jimmy now, yeah? Pretty sure? Use Jimmy. He is a wealth of knowledge. I've been teaching Jimmy everything I know, and the dude picks it up like a sponge. He's honestly amazing. Have him help you with your website. He'll be able to show you exactly how to make it look just mwah. Chef's kiss again, because you're a cooking website. That's why you get chef kisses. All right, $150 per purchase for Hydronex top of funnel water bottle. $61 for physical fitness. Not bad, coming down there. Healthy habit. Look, these are quite expensive, aren't they? Let's take a look at your cost per clicks. Quite expensive, cost per clicks, and your CTRs are not particularly great. They're mostly under 1.5, but physical exercise at 1.9, that's pretty good. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Let's just take a bit of a look into physical fitness. $90 per purchase, and your C1 you've turned off with a $30 per purchase. Interesting choice of tactic. I would have left that one on because its CTR is actually quite good. Your CPM is over, like, it's crazy. That's a crazy CPM. That may come down over time. So the ads, as they learn and as you get more and more data on your pixel, the CPM should lower. On your creatives, you don't have the Advantage Plus creatives turned on. These should all be turned on. Every single one of them. They will help reduce. You updated C1 to C4. Don't worry about what you personally think. Worry about what the data tells you. So for every ad that we have on, these should all be turned on. All of them, all the time. Okay, clicking on your bottle here. Cool. I mean, your landing page is pretty good. It's pretty good. I think I said this last time too. It's not amazing. It's heading towards the amazing level. It is very good. I don't want to give you my own feelings about this product because, like I just said, my personal feelings don't matter. And I'm a bit jaded because I tried to run this and I was in the same boat as you, getting, very expensive conversions. One thing you could consider doing, right? You got bundle and save, which is okay, but you've only got one variant of this. You got this one bottle type. There are multiple types of hydrogen and water bottles. So you could essentially have a drop down where people could select a small, a medium, or a large hydro water bottle. And that would allow you to chase even bigger conversions because you could sell a large one for a lot bigger price so that when your cost per purchase is so high, it won't really make much of a difference. Now, do you have a pop-up? I didn't see a pop-up. I'm just launching in an incognito window just to check. Yeah, you did. Get 10% off. Enter your email to get 10% off your order. Join 5,000 Aussies optimizing your hydration. All right, so I made money with this product, but I didn't make enough to get me excited. I wish I could show you this. I'll see if I can real quick. I don't know if it's going to be possible. Hold on a second. Let me just share my screen, my entire screen, so you can see this. Okay. Here we go. Now, I say I didn't make much money with this product, but I do know there have been some students who have made a fair amount of money with this product. That's all I can say. I think my branding was off, to be completely honest, and I fell out of love with it. I did, because I happen to know a fair bit about hydrogen water bottles, and because I have an actually really good hydrogen water filter at home. And for me, I started getting bad comments, and I completely agreed with them. This bottle didn't produce enough hydrogen to warrant, health benefits that I was claiming that I had. So I decided to move on personally. But whether or not you move on is up to you. This is what this page looks like on a mobile. And you can see that your pop-up here, it's not mobile friendly. For one, we've got powered by Klaviyo here. For two, it's very, very small text. And three, this split screen look on a mobile looks bad. So when we have a mobile pop-up, we want it to look more like a single file. If I show you Lush, I don't know if I can, but I'll try. I'll try and show you my Lush Living Store. It should pop up. So this is my landing page here. And as we just give it 10 seconds, we should get a pop-up. Come on. There we, oh, that's not the right pop-up. There we go. I should probably make that pop-up come up a bit quicker. But you see how my pop-up is bigger. Nice big text on the image here. Nice big, get 50% off for a limited time only. And then you can't miss this, get 10% off your order today with, and then the button, get 10% off immediately. These types of things can be make or break in your business to getting cheap conversions, because someone who's partly interested is going to give you their email address, and that's going to allow you to remarket to them later, get them in your welcome series, and most importantly, if they do actually add to cart, they're going to get your cart abandonment series. Now, looking at your page in mobile view, you can see here, this picture is completely cutting off half of your benefits, so I can't even read them. That's probably another killer problem that you've got there. Let me just refresh though to see if that's yeah, I think that is a problem. I'm just going to check this on my phone. It might just be a web browser thing. Let's just double check. Hydrogen X. Oh, I'm testing it on my mobile. Yeah, it's a little bit better, but it is still cut off. On my mobile, it looks like this on my mobile. I got an S24. Your pop-up isn't as bad on my mobile though. It's not as bad. So the pop-up isn't so much of an issue on the mobile. What I don't particularly like is there's a wall of text here that nobody's going to read. No one will read that. What I want you to do, Mitch, is get in contact with your coach. If you're in bronze or growth, sorry, I think we can get in touch with Jimmy. We'll get you on a Zoom call with Jimmy, and he can help you make this website look just bloody beautiful. That's what he does. He loves making websites look amazing. And I think if we can make this look slick, I think that will bring your cost per conversion down. How's that sound? Instead, we'll have the same information, but instead of having walls of text, we're going to break it up and make it interesting. Jimmy, you on this call? I'm just going to message him now. Can you contact Mitch Farley and help him make his website Beautiful. Hello, am I still in charge of education, or has that changed with the new coaching groups? As far as I know, I'm still I'm still in charge. As far as I know, I'm still in charge. I mean, Austin is obviously the boss, or I think he's my boss. The founders are obviously the boss, but Austin runs the show as far as I'm concerned. But no, I'm still in charge of the education until they tell me otherwise. You're asking because you've gone to 3 ad launcher classes this week and only one of those went ahead as scheduled. You were told that the coaches can report in as sick, which is fine. Can you tell me? And I don't want to like just for the benefit of everybody, so that I can get to the bottom of it. Who were they supposed to be? I know we had a couple. We had a couple of coaches who were like did have legitimate reasons for canceling their calls this week. And where one of them cancelled their call, we had another coach come in and step up. Jimmy stepped up for someone. And also we had in this week, I do think we had Jess who actually had technical problems getting the call to actually launch on her laptop. Was it Jess, and was it also, if I'm not mistaken, if my memory serves me correctly, it would have been our US coach. Where is she? Where is she? 1 second, guys. That would have been in Store Builder. Was it Heather? Was it Heather? Which group was that in? Was that in Store Builder group? Allison D, I think it was. Oh, wait, you said ad launcher. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, Allison D was in ad launcher, wasn't she? Yeah, and she was actually quite sick. I hope she's feeling better. She was sick on Tuesday. Been to the doctors. Poor thing. We usually try and get someone to fill in when one of us is sick, but we just couldn't this week. My sincerest apologies. It's not going to be something that happens regularly. As you know, people can count on us, and we usually try and get the show on rain, hail, or shine. Really. Okay. Let's move on. Shannon, please review your ads. Running your ads 4 days, haven't had a single sale. You've rebranded because your website didn't suit the product itself. It didn't have great colors. No sales. You'd appreciate your feedback. Nanook. Let's have a look at Nanook. 300 sessions. Yikes. What's the is Shannon, you on the call? You are. Awesome. Nanook is a really cool name. I highly doubt she's cleaning that entire bathroom wearing that. I highly doubt it. All right, first thing, Shannon, please get rid of this. This is truly horrendous. Further in the comments? There's more to the story, is there? No, have you made more? I don't see anything more, just this. Please review website. No, yeah, that's what I'm doing, right? Am I not doing the right thing? I'm confused. Okay, the other thing too, if we're going to have a website and we're going to use Omnisend, Omnisend is great. Please pay for your membership and get rid of the Powered by Omnisend. Do I need to refresh? Let me refresh this and just make sure. Ah, wait, here we go. My bad, Shannon. You've had a website review call earlier today. She advised you to turn your ads off after 4 days with no sales. This was your stats before you rebranded. Got some sales, but didn't have a good website. You got feedback to change it to match your product, which you did. This must be frustrating for you, Shannon. I apologize. But this is all part of the journey. So only 2% added to cart. That's probably the biggest problem we've got right here. We need about 5 to 7, or even preferably 10. 10% of people to be adding to cart. I need a lot more people, like more like 3 to 4% reach checkout, and that way you can get a 2 to 3% or even 4% checkout rate. So we got to start with your add to cart. There's something very, very, very wrong with what's going on. Okay. To be completely honest with you, I don't feel like the colors match the product. When I think, and I don't think this is a huge big problem, but when I think cleaning brand, I don't think beige. This is like your bamboo, bougie clothing type of colors. When I think cleaning products, I think blue or red, like Target. When we look at some of the big cleaning brands out there, let's look at cleaning real quick. House Proud. I could be wrong here. I could be very wrong. Let's just look up some colors. Yeah, blue. Blues and purples. Blues for Jim's Cleaner. When I made my cleaning brand, well, my bathroom brand, I chose blue for well, these guys are just black and grey, which is kind of professional, like a monument grey. Let's look at cleaning products. I said you had a good CTR. Well, then we need to just build your website. Man, Jimmy's gonna be busy. I might get him to help you build yours. These guys have like a green and blue. Green, that's nice. That's nice. See how friendly this looks? Friendly and big. Green and blue. Nice, big, what would you call these? Like solid colors? That's what I think of when I think of cleaning. When I see your store, it's almost like a bougie boutique clothing store that happens to sell this brush. So I do feel like the colors are wrong. But having said that, I don't love this image. I feel like this should be, and that's not a bad image. But they're not lovely either. One thing I do like your name. Nanook is it's a cool name. You don't need to change your website. We just need to I think, model it. I don't personally like having reviews under here. I don't think if I've landed on your page, we're not at that point in our relationship where you need to tell us your past history. We're not there yet. We need to warm me up a little bit first, you know? And this is where you're warming up. Easy cleaning with extra reach. That's nice. That's nice. I like the whiteness. I like the cleanliness you've got here. I really think you need blue. Just blue and white. Blue. Make a blue logo. Your add to cart, I don't think should ever really be red. If you don't know what color, it should be green, I think. This should really be the last image we see on the page. Get started in seconds. No complicated setup required. Snap the cleaning head on and adjust the handle to your desired length, and I'm ready to clean smarter, not harder. New paragraph over 5,000 Aussies trust. This should be with this, but this should probably be showing me getting started in seconds, if anything. Do you have a GIF you can use of getting started in seconds? Designed for every surface. That's cool. What's in the box? Great. 30-day money back guarantee. When we have a 30-day money back guarantee, we'd usually have a money back guarantee seal right here, right? When we build a website, it is so important to put the things where people expect them to be. That's the most important thing. Often when we're building our own businesses and we're building our own websites, we forget that. You know, green add to cart button. People expect it to be green, so just make it green. Look at the benefits that I've got here. No streaks, no shine, no lime scale, absorbs water like a sponge, large size, 100-day risk-free guarantee. What have you got for yours again? Benefits. Less body strain, more energy to gain. Cut the cleaning time, reclaim your day. More clean, less chaos. I don't feel like those are the right selling points for this brush. Let's find a brand that's selling this. Let's go back into product research mode real quick. I don't want to show you the students that I know who are selling this and making a ton of money. I don't want to show you them because that wouldn't be fair. Let's find someone who isn't a student that I can show you to give you some inspiration. Oops, a cleaning brush. Yeah, a little bit. No, cleaning brush. We'll get you there, Shannon. Don't worry, we'll get you there. Trust me, you get the right unique selling points, you get the right benefits, you get the right landing page, and this becomes easy. I have a feeling that you've just been overcooking this and probably overthinking. You reckon these guys, Tools? Oh, Hoto Tools. Okay. That's a nice brush. That's a terrible website. That's awful. I have a feeling these guys probably aren't running very good Facebook ads. Just a feeling. Let's go find out if they're on Facebook. Hoto Tools. One follower? Yeah, these guys aren't even on Facebook. These guys aren't competitors. I don't know where they're advertising, but this landing page is... Even though there's clean images, and even though it's a cool product, this is an awful landing page for conversions. We got to find someone on Facebook that's killing it, so we can have a look at how they're killing it. Let's go down the rabbit hole. They do have ads on Facebook? I didn't see them. Hoto Tools. Let's try Hoto Space Tools. Hoto Smart Living. Can you give me a link to their Facebook library? Ah, Hoto. It is called Hoto. Okay. 15th of January, 3rd of January. What are they selling here? Air Pump Master. Hey, Dariel, just got your... Oh, wait. No, that's not Dariel. I got your message, though. These guys aren't selling this product. Not selling this product at all, unfortunately. And I can tell you why, because their landing page didn't work for them. Let's find someone who is, though. Here's a nice looking product. Let's find someone who is actually killing it with this product. And this is what I do. This is exactly what I do. When I'm selling a product that just isn't working for me, and I can't figure out why. It's snooping time. I'll spend just as much time looking for competition so I can learn about the angles and learn about the call outs I need to have on my website that work. You can have a basic looking website. It doesn't have to be all flashy, but you have to have the right call out. And while I would love to say that I get it right every single time, I certainly do not. But what I do well is look for other people who are doing it well and learn from them. That's probably my biggest skill. And if anything, that's the skill I would love to pass on to you guys. I will find it. Maybe it'll be faster if I find it from the Facebook ad library. You don't need to have access to fancy tools. You can literally just come here and go cleaning brush and see what pops up. Here we go. I saw one. Where did it go? Where did you go? This one right here. X-Tech. It's probably a wholesale and supply store. That's probably not what I'm looking for. These guys are probably just general drop shippers. Let's just double check. Okay, they are selling a few of them, but they do have a lot of other stuff. So that's not really what I'm looking for. Although we'll just double check. I'll send message. What the hell? Lame. I won't double check. Keep looking. What I'm looking for is a cleaning brand solely focused to the bathroom with this type of product. They will be here. This product has done really well. That was one. Where did it go? Is this it? Nope, that was a crappy website. Should look up bathroom clean. Okay, Zario store. That's the product, but it's not a good store. I think we're going to have to go back over to Minia. Not Minia, to Winnie Hunter. Okay, let's look up bathroom cleaner. Bathroom clean. This is getting better. Hey, that's my cloth. Oh, that's my website. Hey, that's my ad. I didn't know he had this ad. Must have been my business partner. I mean, that's not a good product to sell. Please, nobody go and sell that product. Mess proof kitchen racks. Oh, sorry, I just got sidetracked. Okay. Hey, that's my product. How dare they? Is that one of you guys? Just living. Hey, we did this today. That's cool. Oh, those ads are awesome. All right, sorry, I'll stop showing off. Oh, no, I won't. Here's more of me. Romeo, look what you've done. These are great ads. Okay. Oh, that's my ad there. I launched that last week. Anyway, let me continue on.
I've got some
Glass guard. We'll find one. Don't worry, Shannon. We need to do this. Okay, here we go.
After over 20.
But this is probably not a good example. No, that's a generalized dropshipping store. It's funny because I've seen this product a million times, but the day when I want to go and find an example, it's very hard to find. Man, Lush Living, I'm coming up everywhere. Here we go. Elora Haven. All right. Let's check to see if these guys are making money. So Shannon, this process that I'm doing here, this is what you got to be doing. This is it. There's nothing special about it. There's no magic wand. We've just got to look. These guys have had ads running since January 27. I doubt they're making money. I doubt it because their ads have not been running long. So don't look at what they're doing because it's not tested. And their price is probably in US dollars too. So that's not it. It's the right kind of product, but we got to find one where they're actually killing it. Here we go here. Athoria. Let's check them out. January 29? No, that's not it. Looking for someone who's had ads running for a longer time.
I know you've seen this product on TikTok.
Look at all my Lush Living ads. Okay, here we go again. Elora Haven. Do we already look at them? We'll check them out. Don't want to make it. For those of you just joining, this is not a product research stream. Even when we've reached the next levels, we're always going back to product research to make sure we're all aligned. And you know what? Just by doing this, I've already found a couple of products I want to add to my store.
Level up your cleaning game with our Ultra Absorb.
Oh, there's clean wipes 4 months ago. Well done. Oh, there's my Lush Living, buy one get one free. I probably shouldn't be pointing out all my bloody ads to you guys. Famous last words. Damon, you were doing it. So you did you get many sales from that, Damon? We'll take a look at yours. Thank you for that, Damon. That will save a lot of time. I'm still determined. We still got to find one. Let's check out these guys. You got sales? Cool. There we go. No more scrubbing on your knees. That is excellent. Easy to reach high places. Cuts through stubborn soap scum. 8 free brush heads. Yes. Yes. This is how you sell this product. Those are fantastic. No, Shannon, Osbath, thank you, Maria. Shannon, whatever you do, don't ever think that anyone selling something on Amazon is your competitor. Amazon is not our competitor. Not at all. If someone wants to buy from Amazon, they'll buy from Amazon. We can't stop them. And to be honest with you, every time I buy from Amazon, I'm disappointed. It never matches the listing. Shannon, when you're looking at Figure 8, I don't want you to think you have to make your website look like this, okay? It's not about this. It's about this. It's about what he has on his website. Damon's always been capable of making beautiful, clean websites. It's what he does. It's what his thing is, right? This is his own work. This is his own theme. I think he's used a theme builders like Gem Pages to build this. Shannon, what you're thinking right now, you got to get that out of your head, okay? Damon's conversions don't come because he's got a beautiful website. He's had products that looked beautiful that didn't work. He gets conversions because of the text and the imagery. Okay, we don't need to make your website look like this. If you work with Jimmy, we can put something together that looks clean and says the right things. We got to get the words right first, okay? That's the most important thing. So if you're going by order of importance, images, words, headlines, and then making your website look like this. Because this particular product, I've seen the most basic but clean installations of the Freedom Club website making $20,000 to $30,000 in sales per month. If I don't want to show you because it's not fair, but if I showed you the websites, you would be shocked because they're just the basic installation of the Freedom Club theme with some nice clean images, with this kind of format here: image, text, image. That format there is what you need. Damon's gone to a lot of trouble here of getting these amazing GIFs, right? Is that your hand, Damon? If you go make your GIFs like this, this is what makes your product page stand out. And this can be done in our theme using sections in the theme editor. So what we'll do is we'll get you in touch with our guy Jimmy. Jimmy will help you Jimmy this up. Thank you so much, Damon. That's so generous of you. I really appreciate that. It saved me a lot of time looking for competitors too. And don't stop there, Shannon. Go and do what I was doing, but spend hours going down that rabbit hole and finding your best competitors in the whole entire world so that you can learn off the best, okay? When I was launching Lush Living, this cloth, I've got a document full of competitors. So when I launched this, I knew exactly what was going to work. I didn't have any questions. I knew the selling points to use. All right, where were we? Where's my call? I've lost my... Oh, here we go. Oh, good. Keep your ads paused for now, though, while we're doing this uplift of your website. And let's get you back on track. And then you can start your ads up, and you should start to see those sales coming in a lot cheaper. Catherine. Advice on one-click upsell. You've updated it 10 days ago, but it hasn't generated extra sales. Your profit margin is tight. Is there an issue with the upsell products? Maybe the customers don't have a need for them. Ah, well, only 9 people have viewed them. And you don't have your thank you upsells working either. That's the problem here. So 2 problems. First of all, you have to enable the thank you editor in your theme. So there's instructions for how to do that inside the app. And for whatever reason, only 9 people have seen your upsells. So you probably need to go and pick up the phone and call PayPal and ask PayPal to please enable reference transactions on your PayPal account. I'm going to type this in the chat. Reference transactions. Reference transactions are a way that PayPal can take the sale and then allow for an additional sale on that same sale. They're going to ask you a bunch of questions. You need to tell them, hey, PayPal, I'm implementing one-click upsell, which allows me to add an additional product to the order via a button on my website. When you include that kind of information to PayPal when they ask you, you'll be more likelihood to get the approval and to get this up and running. But right now, this is only showing to people who are using credit card or shop pay on your website. Now, if you have, say, I've got like a 5-6% conversion rate, it's not going to be much when you've only got 9 sales. This is something that sort of triggers in when you start to scale your sales up. And as for if people will like these products or not, it's funny because you got a cat there, but you also got this dog here. So what is this, a cat or a dog store? If it's a dog store, we probably don't want to have a cat brush in there, potentially. Also, 15% off is a very small amount to give off. If our products are 3 times margin, you can afford to give off way more. Because bear in mind, you've paid Facebook for this customer. This customer is yours now. And okay, so if you're selling products for pets in general, then you might want to have one funnel for people who are buying dog products, one funnel for people who are buying cat products, so that you can sell dog products to dog people and cat products to cat people. In terms of the discounts, if our products are priced at 3 times margin, you could give up to 50% away and still make a profit on that sale. So at this point, you've already paid Facebook, $25 to $50 to actually make a new customer. And once you've done that, that customer is yours. You don't have to pay Facebook again. So we can give them a pretty significant discount. We can give them like 30% off. And that still allows us, if the product is $20 off eBay, we make $20 profit at 30% off, right? You could even give them 40% off. If it's a big ticket item, you could give them 50% off and still walk away with money depending on the actual cost of the item. What I do for Home Craftology is I sell my crafting kits at 3 times margin, and I sell my accessories at 4 times margin, so that when they get to the checkout and they get to the after sale page, I give them 50% off all the accessories, and they think it's a bargain. Really, it's just 2 times my cost, so I'm still making a fair amount of profit on that. All right, Blake. Opinion for data of Trailux. 1 sale yesterday, had 1 sale. We've added you as admin. Jimmy's been helping you with the landing page. You've just ordered UGC. Should you pause your ads and wait for them? Well, let's take a quick look. I want to keep some of these open, actually. I was going to go back to that cleaning website. Let me reopen it. Okay. Let's find you. Trailux. Am I looking at the right place? Because this looks great. Why would you pause your ads? Oh, because outdoor shower. $30 per purchase. I'm so confused right now. Why would you pause these? $20 per purchase. That's great. It's $120 and you're getting this? It slowed right down, has it? Okay, my bad. My bad. I got too excited. It slowed down, has it? Okay. Well, let's take a look at up until the 18th. $21 sales at $28 per purchase. And then in the last 19th until the 30th. What? What do you mean it slowed down? $30 per purchase. $47 per purchase. One purchase. Ah, I see. Okay. It has slowed down, you're right. Dude, you know what I'd be doing? I'd be combining all of these into one ad set. That's what I'd be doing. Because your initial testing is kind of done. You've got your targets here. 10. Outdoor recreation, backpacking, beaches. Pop it all into one ad set. Now, at the same time, maybe I'd start testing an Advantage Plus shopping campaign. You've got some decent ads here. I don't see any image ads. So it's time to go make some beautiful image ads. You saw mine? Remember the news in Winning Hunter? You saw all my amazing image ads? Go and make your own versions of amazing image ads like those. Go and use Creative OS. You see my ads here? You need image ads. We all need image ads. Video ads alone don't do it in 2025. We've got to be creative. We've got to make amazing visual show-stopping ads. That's kind of what you're missing here. Facebook is telling me a story right now and saying, hey, I showed these ads to everybody I could think of who was interested in this product, and I think I've shown it to everybody right now. So now it's time to dig in deep and go make more content. Maria, you're bummed as well because your ads have slowed. Can I give you some suggestions? Yeah, I just gave you some suggestions. Creative OS, image ads. Now, if you find it hard to go make image ads, you could go on to, say, upwork.com. You can make an account there. And, sorry, Damon, my approach is a little different to Austin's. When I say put them into all one campaign, do you add all individual audiences into one ad set or separate ad sets? One ad, well, there's two ways of doing this, Damon, and both will achieve the same results. You can combine all of the keywords into one ad set, into one campaign. And that will give you the exact same thing as having one CBO campaign with many different ad sets. Because when you have a CBO campaign, the focus goes to the campaign level rather than the ad set level. What I like to do, I like to add all of my favorite ad sets together into one ad set. That's my favorite thing to do. Just keeps it cleaner for me. But they both achieve the exact same result. Because in one solution, you have the ad set, and then you have you have the campaign budget optimization with all the ad sets behind it. And the other solution, you have a campaign budget solution, campaign budget objective with then just one ad set with all of the targeting combined. Facebook will learn on one ad only. You find, I'm not talking about ads right now. I'm just talking about ad sets. I've shown you guys this before, like my testing technique, right? Let me show you again. Where am I? Lush. I'll show you Lush because it's probably my cleanest looking account right now. Just to remind you guys the strategy. Okay, so just focusing on Advantage Plus Magic Wipe. All right, so this bad boy here started its life as this one here. Initial broad testing Magic Wipe. Damon, stay with me, buddy. Stay with me. I'll show you this. Just trust me. Okay, initial broad test Magic Wipe. This is where I went in. I did a little bit of testing between some ideas just to get some initial sales. I think it was like $80 per sale. Nothing exciting, but I wasn't going to let that stop me. So I even started off with bad results, guys. I was just testing what was working, just throwing spaghetti at the wall just to see if I could get some unique selling points, and some whatever. Just figuring out if I can make this work. Once I had a rough idea that it was working, and I had some maybe 10, 12 sales, then it was time to go and try and do an Advantage Plus shopping campaign. You can see here, I made one here. They got 22 sales at $84 a purchase. I wasn't happy with that. That's okay, but nowhere near what I needed. So it was time to start testing. How do we test? One broad campaign, and inside my broad campaign, I have all of these ad sets here. Each ad set has one one ad in it. Well, they should have one ad in them. In this case, they've got 3 slightly different ones. Usually, they should have one ad in them. But my business partner is stubborn. Maybe B81, A8, this was mine. So we had 5 purchases here at $10 per purchase because I was testing one asset inside one ad set. And I knew from here that this was going to be a winner because that's crazy. So this technique, having one ad inside one ad set, allows me to have a really good idea of exactly which ones are working and which ones are not. So we got $10 per purchase here, $10 per purchase here. So I'm taking all, when I'm happy that I know which ones are going to work, and take my best performing ads and I move them into an Advantage Plus shopping campaign. And this one has everything. All of my best ads that are in here. And you can see some of them that were really good, after a period of time, stopped being good. They worked their way up to $66 a sale. You know what? We turn them off and we add our fresh data in. But you have to know, when I add my fresh ones in, I'm going to lose this high performance tag here. So what I prefer to do, and what I do for all of my clients, is I duplicate this winning Advantage Plus. It is a broad campaign. I duplicate this out, and I'll change the date to be today. And in the new one, it'll be a much smaller budget. It will have all of my new creatives that are winning. And then I kind of... So are they competing? Well, eventually they would be competing because you know, eventually if I leave it on for long enough, I will be competing against each other. But the goal is to bring the budget of the first one down and the budget of the second one up, and making sure that the new ad set that I've just created actually has a lower cost per purchase. And if it doesn't work out, I can always go back to the one that did work. So I'm not breaking my awesome ad set that is making me money. No, when I'm finished with testing, we don't delete anything. Never delete anything on your account. That's why accounts can tend to get messy, but I'll just pause them. If I deleted them, I'd lose my data and I wouldn't be able to come back and say, oh, look, I did really well here. What was this ad? If I deleted it, it would just be gone. So we don't delete anything. We just turn things off. I fought hard against doing this testing technique because I thought I knew better. And then I reread rewatched Austin's videos, and I thought, you know what? I'll give it a try. And you know what? I'm so impressed. His technique is amazing. Okay, so Mia, you're confused about the high performing label. Facebook loves this. This is out of learning. Facebook is really happy with this one. So if I touch this, if I add anything into this, I risk taking this out of high performing and active and going back into learning, where if I go back into learning, there's a high likelihood my cost per purchase will start to fluctuate between good and awful, good and awful, good and awful. And I don't want that. So instead of screwing this up by adding more ads into it, I will instead duplicate this. I'll do it right now and I'll show you. On the duplicated one, I'll change the date to today's date, 30th of the 1st. I'll leave all of the ads that are already in there, but then I'll add all my new fresh ones that are working really well in there as well. And I'll start this one off at, say, $100 a day. That way my high performing one will continue performing, And then my new one, it's not going to spend $400 or $500 in a day and bring me nothing. It's going to warm up slowly, because I need to make sure that as this one starts spending more money, that the results are better than this one. Because just because my ads perform well in testing doesn't necessarily mean they're going to perform better than my other ads. We have to test everything. Damon, you do everything you say for testing, but you've been adding winning ad sets to your scaling campaign. So at the moment, 6 ad sets, 1 ad in each, all getting even spend in your scaling. Okay. But are you using a CBO, or are you using just a broad ad set? Sorry, a broad campaign. If that's working for you, Damon, then I see no reason to stop. It's not that different. It's pretty good. So do I do that every time I reload new winners? Yeah, 100%. I'm really careful not to screw around with my broad campaigns once they're working. Really, really careful. Well, like I said, buddy, a CBO campaign, what you've said there versus what I do is very, very similar. But are you saying to me that you do a CBO with all the different ad sets in there, but I'm using Advantage Plus, so Advantage Plus is different. Advantage Plus doesn't work that way. I get good results from Advantage Plus. The CBO campaign with all the different ad sets in there, and you start scaling that, you know what, buddy? Let me give that a test. Let me test that on this account, and I'll see if it gives me a better result than a shopping campaign. Because that's not bad. We'll give that a whirl. You'll ask another time? Okay. I'm going to test out this Austin technique for scaling a CBO campaign, and I'm going to see if it works better than my shopping. I wouldn't have thought that if you had a CBO, in my experience in the past, unless it's been updated, my experience in the past has been if you have a CBO campaign, Facebook doesn't evenly spend between the ad sets. Are you saying that your CBO campaign is evenly spending between your ad sets? Because if so, I'll go back and retry it. Happy to. First stage after testing CBO, then event. Oh, look, I just skipped stages. I just go straight to Advantage Plus once I know that my pixel has enough data. Advantage Plus. Okay, so you have 2 types of campaigns you can run on Facebook. You can do a create campaign and go sales, and you have a choice to make on this next step. Let me bring this over here. Your choice is, I can do an Advantage Plus shopping campaign, or I can do a manual sales campaign. Now, if you've got, say, under 20 conversions, and you go straight for Advantage Plus shopping campaign, it's going to take a long time for the Advantage Plus shopping campaign to actually start spending, actually start getting you results. I've spent hundreds of dollars on Advantage Plus shopping on a brand new account and got no sales whatsoever. So we start off with a manual sales campaign, which creates a broad, a very much usual broad campaign, which you can then go, if you do a manual sales campaign here, you can go and add your ad sets in, and you can go and actually do some testing on targets inside your ad sets, because you can come in here and you can tell Facebook who to target with your audience, right? You can't do that with an Advantage Plus shopping campaign. An Advantage Plus shopping campaign, you don't target. It does it all for you. But it can only work if you have enough data in your pixel. Mia, you'll only get rid of your high performance tag if you scale more than 20%. Blake, you're confused. Maybe you haven't watched the lesson on it yet, but it's just turning on the ads you have been running, duplicating. Look at, honestly, don't get too caught up in getting the technique 100% correct. End of the day, if you've got a strategy will work on Facebook ads. There is no one particular way that's going to be a definitive winner over another way. Most people running Facebook ads, they just run ads. They don't even think about structure too much. They just run what they feel works. And Facebook's AI is pretty good. You've just got to have some kind of a strategy in your head so that you can figure out what you're doing. And that's the only thing that matters. If what I'm saying confuses you, come up with a strategy that doesn't confuse you. If Austin's doesn't confuse you, use his, or just go back to his videos. And honestly, in all of my testing, I've got 26 client accounts. Some of them are scaling really, really big right now. And some of them just have one broad campaign, one ad set, and a whole bunch of ads in there. And it performs better than a lot of my other accounts because the product is in demand. Structure doesn't matter as much as you think it does. So if this stresses you, please just remember, you don't need to get stressed about this. You just have to have in your head what you're trying to achieve with your strategy and then implement it. That makes sense, guys? I'd love to show you my clients' accounts, but that wouldn't be fair on them and probably break my NDAs and get me in lots of trouble. So I can't show you those ones, but I can tell you some of them are so simple. Some of them were handed to me from previous guys and I was like, what are you doing? Let's just simplify this. And then boom, off we go to the races. I personally, Michaela, I see 100% better results from Advantage Plus, but only on the accounts that have had, say, more than 20, 30 purchases. You can't just jump to Advantage Plus. I've tried it before. If you just jump to it and your pixel hasn't had much data in it and you haven't had many sales, you'll spend hundreds of dollars trying to find your first sale. But if your pixel has had like 20, 30 $30 sales, sorry, 20 to 30 sales, you could make an Advantage Plus and you'll probably find it works really well. The difference between Advantage Plus shopping versus the manual campaign, it's pretty vast. Advantage Plus shopping, these are people that Facebook knows are already in the buying cycle looking at a similar product. That's why it's better. It's very similar to Google Shopping. So if someone's, say, interested in buying t-shirts and you're selling a t-shirt, Facebook will do better for you in Advantage Plus shopping. If you have enough data on the pixel that Facebook knows enough about your product to have enough data points to show it to the right people. Maria, Advantage Plus work better than CBO? 100%. 100%. And it will, as long as you got that data. But one thing, a broad manual campaign is the only way to do individual testing. It's the only way to test all your individual ads to know if they're going to work or not. So that's why we have to use both. But all of this is meaningless unless you have the strategy clear in your mind about what you're trying to achieve by setting things up in the way that you've set them up. If you get me on a call and you can explain to me what you're doing and why, that's fine. That's perfect. That's all you need. That's all you need to understand what you're doing and why. And I'll probably question you. I'll say, why are you doing it that way? And you might say, I'm doing it this way because I want to achieve this. And if it makes sense, if it makes logical sense, perfect. That's perfect. That's all you need. That's all you need. There's no magic key that Austin can give you or that I can give you that will make your ads that don't work. There's no magic book you can purchase to read a magic guide that tells you how to make crappy ads for a crappy product work. It's the product and the ad actual content that's going to sell your product for you. All right. Guys, I'm completely running out of time. I've been on this for an hour and a half. I'm going to try and get a couple more questions in, and then I'm going to close this call down, unfortunately. Your manual is a targeted audience. Is that cool? It's fine. If that's working, that's cool. Maria, when you duplicate my Advantage Plus, do I keep the old ads in there? Yeah, I absolutely do. And with the new ones in there. And I just let Facebook figure out which ones. And I do this for my clients as well as me. I put My new one will have all the new ads plus the old ones, and Facebook will figure out who to actually show my ads to. Facebook will figure it all out. And if my new ads don't get any spend, then they don't get any spend. But there might be 50 amazing ads in there with only 5 or 6 of them getting ad spend. That's fine. That is perfectly fine. Some of those ones that get lots of ad spend will begin to trickle down as more and more people see them, and Facebook will use some of the new content. All right, Jordan, first 48 hours worth of data. I've given you my email. High Tails ad account, 10 sales per day. Any way to increase this, to increase ad spend? I'm not going to look in your ad account because I don't have time, Kelly. Okay, but you've said here, should you increase your ad spend, you're worried you won't get any more sales. So the thing is, what I want you to do is increase your ad spend as a test by 20% not every day, but 20%, and then you wait 3 days and you see how much higher your cost per purchase has gone. There may be a point where you stop making money, and then you'll know, okay, if I spend more than X dollars every day, I don't make a profit. So then you wind it down until a point where you're comfortable. But you won't know what that level is if you're too afraid to go and try and test. There might be some days when you don't make money, but don't necessarily just pull back your ad budget. So you increase your ad budget by 30%, you wait 3 days. And if you're not profitable on the 4th day and the 5th day, maybe you want to scale it back. If you're wildly not profitable, of course, scale it back. But don't be afraid to test new ideas and break even for a couple of days. And remember, when you scale up, there's new people coming into the buying cycle, a bunch more people than you had before. And they might take 3 to 7 days to purchase. So you need to be patient and give it time. For Lush, for example, we make $400 to $500 a day some days. We make $0 in profit some days. I don't mind, because I'm just trying to test how much I can spend and trying to find my best ads so that I can scale it even further. I'm not happy with $300 or $400 a day. I want more. I'm looking for that product that can make me $2,000 to $3,000 a day, and they're out there. I just got to continue testing. But I have slowed down because of Chinese New Year, so I'll be putting the accelerator on in 7 days. Nats. Lack of sales, 2 videos, 3 image ads. It's only early days. You're switching your audiences early or not. Price point holding you back. The account is Zen Bodies. I don't have a Zen Bodies, I don't think, Nat. I don't. So Nat, you'll have to invite me if you want me to look over your ads, or you'll have to give me a screenshot, because I don't have access to that one. So I can't really help you at the moment. Pradeep, confused how to scale. Copied your best performing ad set from testing campaign to scaling with a budget of $100 a day. Spent $150 until midday today. You got 2 sales. Turned it off. Oh, you turned it off way too early, my friend. Nat, can you make sure, if I'm not in there, because I don't seem to have it, and I don't have time to do it tonight, but can you just make sure that you either re-invite me or cancel my invite and then resend it? I've got 3 minutes and then I gotta head off. But that's my email, just in case. Please DM me if you can't figure it out, and I'll try and get access to it so that I can give you some feedback. Pradeep, if you're gonna scale, don't pull out halfway. If you're trying to scale, we're trying to scale. It takes 2 to 3 days. Or no, not 2 to 3 days. It takes 3 days for you to make a decision. Okay? If $100 and $150 is too much for you to risk, don't scale that much. Scale in smaller increments. Okay? We don't want to gamble when you can't afford to. But there's always a risk to scaling. So if it's too risky for you and you can't afford to lose that money, scale smaller increments. It's okay to add $10, $20 onto your ad set every 2 or 3 days. If going too high will break the bank. Okay, go slow, build up your nest egg, build up your stack of profits, and it's okay just to make a small amount of money for a couple of weeks. It's fine. You don't need to compare yourself to the people who are scaling hard. You'll get there. Your same ad set got on the testing campaign got a lot better cost per purchase, not a great CTR or CPC, and you still haven't going testing campaign at $20 a day. If your CTR and CPC are terrible, we need to do something about your ads. Like your quality. CTR is terrible. Cost per click could be better because your CTR is awful. Your cost per purchase is promising. I like that. I like that. It means your product is probably a good product. Some of these look pretty good. Yeah, they look great. 2 creatives, which you've turned the other one off, which spent $40 without sales. That's why CPP is high. The CPP is not high. Dude, you've only spent $67 on this particular ad set, right? You could spend another $10 and get another purchase, and then your cost per purchase is going to be $33. Yeah? Don't be too quick to say it hasn't worked. Give it time. Give it space. Mia? Possibly. $51 per purchase. It's $14 per purchase. Wow. Yeah, look, it might just take a little bit more time for your Advantage Plus to. Look, unfortunately, Mira, I'm completely out of time. I can't give you a proper analysis at the moment. And Josh and Damon, you added a second pixel to Vigorate to test. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. You can do that. Your cost per click is now halved. Yeah, that makes a bit of sense. Mia, let's talk off stream and I'll give you some advice. And for Josh, send me a message and I'll try and take a look at your account as well, because I do have to go, guys. And Blake, feel free to message me as well. If I've got access to your account, you can message me. I will, and message me in your coaching group too, so that your coach can actually poke me in the ribs and tell me to look at your message in case I can't see it. That way I can help you guys out as much as I can. All right, guys, I got to go, and I will see you all on my product research stream on Sunday. Sorry I had to rush it at the end, guys. I got a little bit carried away early in the stream. But good luck, guys, and I will see you in the next one.